Happy New Month, Lifestyle Champions. How are we doing? I'm so glad to welcome us all to the month of November, and I thank God for seeing us through. For those of us who started the self-care challenge on the first day of October, remember when we marked the Independence Day for Nigeria? Remember we started on the first, some on the second, some on the third. And if you started then, that means you are halfway through the self-care task journey. And that's amazing. Thank you for keeping up all these days, these weeks. Thanks for sending in your reports. I believe you're sending out in those reports, not just to make me happy, but to keep a tab on yourself. And it shows that you can do it. If we set our hearts to do anything and we focus on it, we set goals and targets, we can meet up, we can do it. And remember what I always say, that lifestyle change is not perfection, but it's improvement. It means that you improve day by day. And so you might have missed out something yesterday. It doesn't mean that you should take a guilt trip and feel bad about it. No. All you just need to do is to motivate yourself to do better the next day. And what I want to do today is to just give you some tips that I'm applying for myself to help me to keep up with these self-care tasks. The first thing is for you to plan your day. How many of us plan our day? Do you plan your day? At the beginning of every day and every week, I try to scribble down a few things that I want to get done. You know, the top priority for my week, the top priority for my day. And you know what? I also scribble down this self-care task at the beginning of the day, even before I've completed some of them. But I put it down as a priority that this is something I want to do. I want to read for 15 minutes today. And I try to figure out where that is going to come in. I try to detail when I'm going to spend my 5 minutes in nature, when I'm going to take my fruits. So if you are able to plan your day, then it will be easier to fit in your self-care tasks. So please, the number one tip I want us to do is to plan our day. And as we do that, slot in these self-care tips and tasks into your day. Secondly, plan ahead. If you plan your day, it's going to be easy for you to plan ahead. And let me give you an example. When it comes to taking fruits, if you have not planned to have fruits during your week, then it's unlikely that you make a plan to buy some. At the end of 2018, I think, I made a conscious and deliberate note within my journal. It was one of my goals, my nutritional goals for the year 2018. And that my goal was that I was going to take fruits on a regular basis. I wanted to make fruits available for my whole family. And I'd been doing that consistently, but even more consistently during this challenge. So one of the things I do is to make sure that when I'm coming from work, I buy fruits. And this has really helped. There is no day you come into our house that you don't find fruits available for everybody. So you can plan ahead. Thirdly, the other thing you can do is to keep a journal. Yes, I love journals. I like writing anyway. So, and I've had journals, different types of journals. I have a work journal, I have a diary, a planning diary, and then I also have a message journal where I write messages and other jottings when I meditate. So, when you keep a journal, it helps you to also note down these priority tasks, and also it helps you to write down your gratitude phrase, what you are thankful for. So there is a portion in my own journal at the bottom. There is a place where you have a darker shade that you can write something extra. So that's where I write down my my thankfulness phrase or my gratitude phrase for the day. And so if you keep a journal, you find it easier to also do the same. I want to encourage you to get a journal and do this so that you don't forget to write what you're thankful for. And you plan to do it at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. So as you are reflecting before going to bed, maybe you want to meditate before going to bed, and you're reflecting on how the day has gone, you can write down within this space, within your gratitude journal, what you are thankful for. And if it's at the beginning of the day, when you're planning your day, you can also write this. So the last tip that I will mention is mix up your tasks. And when I say mix up your tasks, I mean do them simultaneously. For example, you're going for a walk. You can take a fruit along with you to chew on your walk. I do that sometimes. Just take an apple and then chew it with you as you go on your walk. The other thing you could do during your walk is to spend time in nature. So if you're going to brisk walk or jog for a period of 30 minutes, take a pause in between and do that for 5 minutes in nature. And what do you have to do? Just breathe in the fresh air, study the sky, the blue sky, look at the clouds, listen for what is in your environment. It could be the cockerel, it could be a bird chirping, it could even be thunder. Just listen for things in your environment and meditate on God's goodness. Look out for squirrels. Like some of us live in places where you have some of these things jumping around. Look at the green grass. Just look at all of God's creation and think how good God is. That's the essence of nature. And if you don't have anything green around you, plant something. The other thing you can do is when you are reading too, you could take your fruits when you are reading, you know, and when you're going on your walk, you can meditate as well. You could meditate on a poem, on a song. You could take a pause during your exercise and breathe in and breathe out. So there's so much you can do to enjoy your self-care tasks. Please make it enjoyable. They are not things that you should do because Dr. Ray is saying do it, but you know it's beneficial for you. It's going to help to relax you and to relieve stress and take your mind off some of those things that you can't change. So these are the few tips I want to leave with you today. And I wanted to do that because we're halfway through our challenge and I want to motivate you to keep it up till the end. And last but not the least, I want you to know that if you have made it to the 30-day mark, I have something for you. I have a gift for you. And guess what the gift is? Should I keep it till later? Okay, some of us are very curious and we've been waiting to hear this. The gift is an LCI journal. That's what I'll call it. An LCI journal. It's actually a customized LCI notepad, and you can use that as your gratitude journal. So that's my gift to you for keeping up with the self-care tasks this far. And for those of us who make it to the 60 days, you have to make it up to your 60-day before the end of December 31st. That's when you'll be entitled to the other gifts. I won't mention what that is for now. So I love you all. Take care. Keep up the self-care tasks. Keep up your exercises. And God will see us through safely to the end of this year. And don't forget to check your emails for updates. We have several things coming up before the end of the year. And I know that you're going to enjoy every bit of it. So thank you. God bless.